Paleo, GAPS, AIP, SCD, GF, DF, NF, EF. What on earth does any of this mean? Hey there, I'm Kathleen, the Allergy Chef. Today I'm going to be talking about what some of these acronyms that you've heard of and these abbreviations, what on earth are we talking about? We're going to be talking about Top 8 Free, as well as GAPS, AIP, GF, and DF, and maybe even a couple more today. So first and foremost, AIP stands for Autoimmune Paleo Protocol. It is a very strict version of the paleo diet, and it is a healing diet that's aimed at correcting underlying conditions that can essentially exacerbate an autoimmune disorder. And a lot of autoimmune disorders have in common leaky gut, also known as intestinal permeability. And so the AIP diet aims at correcting that. So does the GAPS diet. In fact, GAPS, which stands for Gut and Psychology Syndrome Diet, and SCD, Specific Carbohydrate Diet, all three of those, AIP, SCD, and GAPS, they're all on the healing diet spectrum. So each one is a little bit different, and they all have their own rules and legal foods and illegal foods, and you can totally dive a lot deeper. But just know that if you're looking to heal your gut, if you need some help in that area, or maybe you're suffering from an autoimmune disorder and you need some help with that, those three diets are usually a great starting point. Now, some doctors might recommend keto or paleo or low carb, and those three, while they're similar, they are not the same as AIP, SCD, and GAPS. In fact, a lot of people who go on the GAPS diet see the most results because of the way the introduction starts. So it's really important that if you are on a healing diet, you absolutely follow it to the spirit of the law. So you can do the letter of the law, but don't get me wrong, there are desserts on AIP and there are desserts on all the healing diets, and if all you ever do is eat the desserts, you kind of defeat the purpose. I'll also add this, healing diets are not a permanent solution to the problem. The idea behind them is that they correct the underlying conditions, and then you transition back into reintroducing foods and understanding what your trigger foods are. Top 8 free? Free from what? Top 8 allergy free means that the food in question is free from wheat, dairy, egg, soy, peanut, tree nut, fish, and shellfish. Now here in the United States, coconut is also under the umbrella of tree nut, even though they are botanically different, and we can argue about it until the cows come home. Per the FDA, when you're labeling your food, you have to label coconut as a top 8 allergen. Now, if you dig deep into the food labeling laws, you'll find that there are some loopholes, and they mainly revolve around highly refined oils. So if you have a severe allergy to something either in the top 8 or even outside of the top 8, it's really important that you understand where your food is coming from, how it's being processed, and boy, oh boy, there is so much that's not on the label, but can we talk about that another day? Which we totally need to. So know what's in your food, know that you do have to contact companies and understand what's really in that package. GF, gluten-free, DF, dairy-free, and usually any other letter plus an F is free from. So if you see something like EF, that means egg-free, or NF, meaning nut-free, or tree nut-free. Usually PN is how we write peanut-free. Don't ask why, it's just a thing. So what's GF? Gluten-free, not the same as wheat-free, FYI. In fact, if you have a wheat allergy, you cannot rely on the term gluten-free to keep you safe 100% of the time. So definitely still understand where your food is coming from, how it's processed. Was it made on cherry equipment with wheat for those of you who have a severe allergy? DF, meaning dairy-free, free from dairy. So the term dairy is a pretty broad term. It can mean cow's dairy, camel, sheep, buffalo, goat, and all other mammals' dairy. In grocery stores, it's usually referring to dairy from cow, but nowadays you can see all types of dairy. You might also hear the term lactose-free. That is not the same as dairy-free. Lactose is the natural sugar. In fact, anything ending in ose, so lactose, fructose, that means the natural sugar is found in the item. In the case of lactose, if you get lactose-free foods, it means it's free from milk sugar. If you're needing something that's completely dairy-free, you need dairy-free foods. All right, so here's the bigger question. How do you even go about telling someone that you have to deal with these things? First and foremost, remember that if they don't deal with this specifically, individually, it's hard to wrap their heads around. And most times people aren't trying to be malicious, they just don't understand. And so you can just explain it to them as, well, if I eat this food, I become incredibly sick. In the case of someone with anaphylaxis, you can actually go as far as to say, if they eat this food, they may die. And sometimes when you have those harsh words, people go, oh, I get it, got it, not gonna feed you that food. And then of course, you might have to explain cross-contact, so when things are made on shared equipment, or a contact or airborne allergy if something touches you or if it's in the air. Sometimes you have to explain all of these things, and let me tell you, it's not exactly easy. So how do we do it in our home? We just tell people exactly what it is. This person can't have this, this, and this, and that person can't have that, this, and this. When we explain me, it's pretty simple. I have over 200 food allergies and intolerances. I'm contact and airborne allergic to some, and I have to wear a full face respirator to leave the house safely. So it's pretty simple and yet completely complex. So hopefully this helps you understand these different terms and a bit of how to go about talking to people. But I wanted to ask you, how do you go about telling people your special needs when it comes to food? Let me know in the comments. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys leave us a comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.